Calgary, Alberta. On the afternoon of Monday, July 14th, 2025, residents of Calgary were caught off guard by a sudden and intense hailstorm that swept across the city, leaving behind a trail of icy debris, damaged vehicles, and stunned citizens. The storm, which lasted approximately 20 to 30 minutes, was marked by golf ball-sized hailstones, violent winds, and dramatic temperature drops, transforming a warm summer day into a chaotic scene of frozen fury. The day began like any other midsummer afternoon in Calgary. Temperatures hovered around 24 degrees Celsius, 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Skies were mostly clear, and residents were enjoying outdoor activities, from picnics in Prince's Island Park to strolls along the Bow River. But by 4:15 p.m. local time, meteorologists began detecting rapid changes in atmospheric pressure and cloud formations moving in from the northwest. Within minutes, the sky darkened ominously. Thunder rumbled in the distance, and a wall of clouds loomed over the city. By 4:30 p.m., the first hailstones began to fall, small at first, but quickly growing in size and intensity. Witnesses described the sound as like gravel being dumped on rooftops, followed by louder bangs as larger hailstones struck vehicles, windows, and metal surfaces. The hailstorm reached its peak intensity between 4:35 p.m. and 4:50 p.m., with hailstones ranging from 1 to 4 centimeters in diameter. Some areas, particularly in the northeast quadrant of Calgary, reported hailstones as large as 5 centimeters, causing significant damage to cars, skylights, and garden structures. Wind gusts reached up to 70 kilometers per hour, 43 miles per hour, further exacerbating the impact of the hail. Trees bent under the force of the wind, and several branches were snapped off. Rain mixed with hail created flash flooding in low-lying areas, overwhelming storm drains, and causing temporary road closures. The Calgary Police Service and Calgary Fire Department responded to over 120 emergency calls within the first hour of the storm. Reports included vehicle damage. Hundreds of cars sustained dents, broken windshields, and shattered side mirrors. Property damage. Roofs, windows, and siding were punctured or cracked by hailstones. Injuries. At least 14 people were treated for minor injuries, including bruises and cuts from hail impact. One cyclist was hospitalized after losing control and falling during the storm. Power outages. Approximately 3,000 homes experienced temporary power loss due to down lines and transformer damage. City crews were dispatched immediately to clear debris, assess infrastructure damage, and restore services. By 8 p.m., most major roads were reopened, though cleanup efforts continued into the night. According to Environment and Climate Change Canada, ECCC, the hailstorm was the result of a supercell thunderstorm, a rare but powerful weather system characterized by rotating updrafts and severe precipitation. The convergence of warm, moist air from the south with cooler air from the Rockies created ideal conditions for hail formation. Dr. Elena Morin, a senior meteorologist at ECCC, explained, "What we saw on July 14th was a textbook supercell. The vertical wind shear and instability in the atmosphere allowed hailstones to grow rapidly before gravity pulled them down. Calgary's location near the foothills makes it especially vulnerable to these kinds of summer storms." Despite the chaos, Calgary residents demonstrated remarkable resilience. Neighbors helped each other clear driveways and check on vulnerable individuals. Local businesses offered shelter to pedestrians caught in the storm, and several auto repair shops extended hours to assist with emergency repairs. Social media was flooded with videos and photos of the hailstorm, some showing dramatic scenes of hail pelting backyards, bouncing off rooftops, and accumulating like snow. The hashtag #CalgaryHail2025 trended nationally on Twitter and Instagram, with users sharing both awe and frustration. Preliminary estimates from the Insurance Bureau of Canada, IBC, suggest that the hailstorm could result in over 75 million Canadian dollars in insured damages, making it one of the costliest summer weather events in Calgary since the infamous 2020 hailstorm, which caused more than 1.2 billion Canadian dollars in damages. Insurance companies have set up mobile claim centers across the city to assist affected residents. IBC spokesperson Daniel Levesque stated, "We're working closely with local authorities to ensure claims are processed quickly. Hailstorms are unpredictable, but preparation and rapid response can mitigate long-term impacts." While hailstorms are not uncommon in Alberta, their frequency and severity have raised concerns among climate scientists. A 2024 study by the University of Alberta found that climate change may be increasing the volatility of summer weather patterns, leading to more frequent extreme events such as hail, flash floods, and heat waves. Dr. Morin added, "We're seeing more energy in the atmosphere due to warming trends. That energy translates into stronger storms. While we can't attribute any single event directly to climate change, the pattern is becoming clear." In response to the storm, Calgary Mayor Jasmine Kaur held a press conference on Tuesday morning, addressing the city's preparedness and future plans. "Our emergency services responded swiftly and effectively. We're proud of our community's resilience. Moving forward, we'll invest in better storm forecasting and infrastructure to protect our residents." The city is considering upgrades to stormwater systems, public alert protocols, and building codes to better withstand hail and wind damage. The July 14th hailstorm serves as a stark reminder of nature's unpredictability and the importance of preparedness. Experts recommend the following steps for residents. Monitor weather alerts regularly, especially during summer months. Protect vehicles by parking in covered areas or using hail blankets. Reinforce windows and roofs with impact-resistant materials. Create emergency kits with essentials in case of power outages or injuries. Here are some first-hand accounts from Calgary residents. Liam Chun, 32, Kensington resident. "I was walking my dog when the hail started. We ran into a coffee shop just in time. It sounded like the roof was going to cave in." Aisha Patel, 45, auto shop owner in Forest Lawn. "We had over 30 cars come in with broken windshields. It's going to be a busy week."
Well,
Noah Tremblay, 19, student at University of Calgary. "I've lived here my whole life and never seen hail like that. It was beautiful and terrifying at the same time."
the Shell station is out.
By Tuesday morning, the skies had cleared and Calgary began its recovery. Streets were swept, insurance claims filed, and conversations turned to what could be done to prevent future damage. The storm, while destructive, also brought the community together in shared experience and mutual support. As Calgary moves forward, the July 14th hailstorm will be remembered not just for its icy wrath, but for the resilience of its people and the lessons it taught about living in harmony with nature's power.